Hi and welcome, Kat from Sacred Soul Rising. So I've been getting a lot of questions about Divine Masculine, and I know around this period it can feel very, very painful and very activating. And so I want to talk today about the 4 stages that Divine Masculine moves through. And I'm giving you this, but not so you can hold on to these stages, but so you have a deeper understanding that you can then release it, let go, and just really focus on you. So the 4 stages that Divine Masculine goes through on this journey is, remember, this journey is a journey like no other. It's not soulmates, it's nothing like soulmates. Up until soul recognition in that bubble love phase, that is when both twins are downloading on a soul level the information. It's when the energy is building, but once soul recognition happens, that is when the journey really starts. And to begin with, there's that really intense runner chaser energy. But the 4 stages that the Divine Masculine goes through after soul recognition, first of all, is denial. Denial of what is happening and not wanting to accept it, not wanting to take it on board, wanting to run as far away from this connection as possible because it feels very, very overwhelming to them. Because remember, this is like nothing else. It's an energetic connection. It can't be understood for either twin by the mind. It is a soul level. It is a soul journey. And once that core wounds are activated and also that kundalini is activated, they are very much in denial of the, I don't want this, I want to move away from it. And that's why they will either go back into an old relationship or they will go heavily into exercise or work, so their whole mind is consumed by that other thing, because to even think about this, even a glimpse of it, it makes them feel dizzy, it makes them feel sick, it makes them feel like they've got no control. And you've got to remember, Divine Masculine's energy is very linear. Their thought process is a very linear thought process. And so they like structure, they like control. They're also, in that very avoidant energy, or they have spent most of their life in that avoidant energy. And before soul recognition happened in that bubble of phase, they felt very open, very vulnerable. They were very in flow. Both twins are very in flow in that energy. But once soul recognition happens, they're then into that avoidant denial energy. And so acknowledging that this is normal part of this connection. Remember, it's the one soul learning how to dance and balance and create that equilibrium here in the 3D. So once they've moved through that denial, and you may go, well, how long, Kat? Can I have a time scale? No, time is an illusion. There is no time. And remember, while ever you are pushing your energy onto them, they will move away. Divine Feminine, Divine Masculine. If I push, remember, it's one pen, it's one system. If I push, and this only has to be energetic, so looking at what they're doing, thinking about them, sending them prayers, listening to music, being in that dreamy energy, thinking what could or couldn't have happened, that is push energy. Is energetic is the connection, and it will push them away. They have to get away. They have to go into that denial energy. Once you have started to bring, because remember, Divine Feminine, you shift this connection. It is you that holds the power. You don't believe that you do at the beginning, but you hold the power. That is why you have to take your power back and know that you are the one that controls this journey. You take back your power. You bring all the focus onto you. You release and let go. That's why I often talk about detoxing. Release it. Let it go. Get rid of the word twin flames. Get rid of the whole concept of twin flames. Oh my God. I can't believe you're even saying that. Release it. Most of it out there is very, very toxic, dreamy behavior. and it will keep you in pain and looping. And so, you know, if you're in that thing of staying up, you know, I work with some people and they've maybe stayed, you know, they spend 20 hours a day watching tarot readings after tarot readings after tarot readings, watching star sign. It's not healthy behavior. And so maybe that's what you need to look at now. And I know I don't feed that, you know, energy of, yeah, let's just keep you looping, let's just keep you in pain. That's not this journey. The journey is that wherever you are pushing, they are going to be running. You chase, they run, energetically chase, okay? So they will be in denial. The more you're chasing here, the more they'll be in denial. Once you start to neutralize the energy, they will shift into acknowledging that there is something there, that this doesn't just feel like normal things. This isn't a normal relationship. The feelings that they feel and what is rising up and what is occurring in the life, nothing feels normal. And it's a bit of a, you know, a head, well, what is this? You know, scratching the head. I don't understand. This isn't, you know, I just want to get rid of it, move on and, you know, be busy. But the more they run, the more they'll feel alone. The more they feel alone and lost. And the more that they're in denial, they will feel alone and lost. And everything starts to become very uncomfortable in their life. So there gets to a point of, okay, this isn't going away. You know, as soon as I close my eyes on a nighttime, I'm seeing divine feminine there. I see her name all the time. And often people go, well, I have synchronicities all the time. Will divine masculine? Yes, they do. But depending on how in the ego mind and shut off they are, and, you know, whether they're really in big denial energy will be how much they take it on board. But they'll get to a point that the universe will scream, you know, acknowledge this. And so they go then through a stage of acknowledgement, of knowing that there's more to this than just some relationship. And through that, they shift through into the next stage, which is acceptance. Acceptance that this connection is never going away. And the more that they try and run, the more that they hide, the more that it shows up. Remember, this is a spiritual connection. It's not a normal soulmate 3D relationship. You know, it is a deeply spiritual connection, a dance of the one soul, learning how to create that equilibrium here in the 3D. But the more that you shift divine feminine, because you're one system, the more that you shift and accept that, okay, I'm going to surrender over to divine to soul, to source, to divine, the more that you go into that acceptance and that surrender stage, the more that divine masculine will go into acceptance. So can you see how, you know, when you're in denial and you're in chasing energy, they have to run and they deny it even more. The more you're chasing, the more they'll deny it. When you then shift more into a neutral, when you've done detox, when you've really started to really neutralize that energy, and for anybody who's like, I don't know how to detox, I don't know how to neutralize my energy, I need some support on this, my Twin Flame course is there, or One Soul course is there, Awaken to Consciousness is there to help and support you through this. Now, you may be able to do it by yourself, but if you carry on looping and you can't get out of the pain and you need somebody to go, no, you need that mummy figure to go, no, come back, no, come back. No, you need to bring it back to you and to really come into your power and acknowledge that this is a spiritual journey that you are on. You're now on an awakening journey, but the more you stay in that toxic energy and watching all those things on twin flame, twin flame, twin flame, twin flame, the more you'll stay in pain and looping. So the third stage is about acceptance, and the acceptance of surrendering over. As you surrender over, they then go into that accepting energy of that this connection is not going away. I can run all I want, but it is there and it is there to stay. And then as they shift through, and this takes time now, they get this really deeper understanding and realize that this is a soul connection, and everything that they ever thought a relationship was, or maybe even dreamed about what a relationship was, this is more and always will be. And as we shift into that deep understanding, that is when union frequency comes in, and that union frequency is very strong, is very held. And remember, you know, for some twins at this point, once this deep understanding, and remember, divine feminine goes into that deeper understanding first and knows that what her purpose is, what her mission is, and normally shifting from service to self to service to others at this point, and starting to really shine their light out. But at this point, this is when that sort of union frequency, and I really want to say that at this point, divine feminine may choose a soulmate, may choose to be single, or may choose to be with the one soul, but it's her choice on this because she's the leading twin. And what a lot of people don't understand is that divine feminine, you hold the power in this, you hold how it shifts, but it won't shift how the mind and ego wants it. You know, it's not a paracetamol, it's not a quick fix thing. This is a journey that you are on. And so divine masculine does go through those 4 stages of denial, acknowledging, acceptance, and then gaining that deep understanding. But remember, they are acting and reacting to your frequency, to your energy, because it is one energetic system, but you are the conscious part, they are the subconscious part. If you need more help and support on your journey to really help you connect in and to really understand what the journey is about, I am here to help and support you. My website's there. If you click down in the description, you'll find all the details. Much love, many blessings.